What's happening? Um, in 12 days, I will be two months opiate free. 2 months in 12 days. I can't believe it. I mean, I would have never thought of this ever happening. Um, I mean, of course, you know, I've had my bad, days or whatever, but for the most part now being sober, I can deal with them a lot better than how I used to deal with them, I guess you could say. My work and everything's so much better. Life in general is so much better. I don't know what I'm doing. I just love this stuff. Facing life sober, and yes, just like anything else, life has its ups, life has its downs. Shit, I've already been in fucking jail for the night. I got a tattoo across my stomach that said freedom. Ironically, it just took a lot out of me, and I knew I shouldn't have been driving, so I pulled over at a gas station and decided to take a little nap. Next thing I woke up to is cops with their guns drawn on me, and it was for old child support, which is something I got to take care of still. But in my addiction, I didn't give a shit about anything, of course. But it's responsibilities that I should have handled years ago. And now, with me not having an addiction, or me living how I was living, I can handle my responsibilities now. But it's just weird. I got freedom. I got it in prison. And here I just got this fresh tattoo, freedom, from rib cage to rib cage on my stomach. And then here I'm getting arrested and spent the night in jail. And freaking when they booked me in, they're like, what the hell's that on your stomach? I was like, man, I just got, because it was different cops, of course. And I was like, man, I just got fucking explaining to them. They're like, wow, that's ironic. Now you got to spend the night in jail, and here you got freedom tattooed across your stomach. Oh, but anyways, but it was nice being in there, not worrying, like, am I going to start getting sick? Am I going to start going through withdrawals? For those of you that have been through it, you guys know what I'm talking about. I went out and did some work for Laura. She's the lady that, if some of you guys that checked with ARD, Advance, you guys know who she is. She's awesome. She's awesome. That ain't even the right, she's much better. I just don't know. My vocabulary is kind of weak because I went to Waterford schools. But she's awesome. I went and met her husband. She actually had me do some work. A tree fell over in her backyard. But I met her husband. Her husband's awesome too. I was like, golly, how two awesome people in the same relationship. That's pretty cool. But anyways, if it wasn't for Advance Rapid Detox, I wouldn't be doing this video right now. I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing in life right now. I wouldn't view life how I view life right now. It's just crazy how being clean can change, the whole view of life. And what I mean by me not being here, you guys can figure that shit out. It was getting pretty bad, getting pretty dark towards the end there. I just couldn't deal with it anymore. I was like, fuck this, dude. Now it's going to do the selfish shit. But anyways, that's the old story. It is, life's life. What I went through, would I be the person who I am today? Probably not. I've done a lot of stupid shit in life. I don't want to say a whole lot of regrets, but there's a lot of stuff that, kind of every now and then I'll be thinking about. It's like, fuck this, dude. That's the old story. This is the new story. Life is all about what you make out of it. You can live down, you can live depressed. It's like that saying where misery loves company. It depends on who you surround your people. The company you keep. And my company I kept was drugs. And for those of you, no, I wasn't just doing methadone. I was doing a lot of other stupid shit because I needed shit to, plus what the doctors had me on for the bipolar and shit. Just nothing fucking mixed, man. And it was, it was nobody's fault but my own. I should have did more research on everything. But, when you're in your addiction, you don't care about a whole lot of shit. And those of you that have been through it or are going through it, you know what I mean. So anyways, just a quick little video. I'm doing great. Almost 2 months opiate free. Yes, life hasn't been I mean, yeah, I look at it great now, but I'm just telling you that life is life. You know, we're gonna have our ups, we're gonna have our downs. It's just crazy now that, you know, usually when pain or I didn't want to deal with something, or I start stressing out or whatever, that's when I would use, you know, more than what I should have been doing. And it was stupid. It was very ignorant, and but I didn't know any other way to deal with it. I mean, I had no, you know, that's just what I was used to. That's how I grew up. You know, I mean, I started drinking when I was like 12 years old, started taking pills when I was like 16 or 17 years old. And it's always been, I've always had a crutch. You know what I mean? Like, I've always had something to try and numb the pain. But the thing is, the pain's still there. You know, I still have unresolved hurt issues, you know. But, you know, therapy, counseling, something I got to go, you know. It just those of you going through addiction, those of you that are dealing with certain things in life, you know, there is help. You're not weak if you ask for help. I know it's hard, but you know, like for me, Advance Rapid Detox saved my life. That there's no, like I say it in every video, I'll say it again and again. They saved my life. There's no way I would have got clean on my own. There's just no freaking way. I've tried, and it don't last long. And it's not a very good thing, because then I got all these voices and shit talking to me, you know, it's like, motherfucker, quit talking to me. But the only way they stop talking to me is by using. But anyways, thank you, Advance Rapid Detox. You guys are wonderful. I'll go in again and again and talk to the patients. I'll talk to whoever. You know, I talk to people, you know, sometimes once a day. You know, they send me, and I tell these people, you know, how what they did for me anyways. And it's up to them, people. But when I go in and talk to these patients and stuff that are getting ready to go through the same thing I went through, it's such a great feeling just knowing that I can ease their mind. They look at me and they're like, wow, you just went through this thing and you're already like this? It's like, yeah, I mean, it's an eye-opener. I mean, you're literally, for me, I was literally born again. You know, I mean, all these years, and it was tough every day. Every day was a struggle. See, now I got this shit called feelings and this shit called tears. It's like, what the fuck? I'm tattooed up. I did 8 years in prison. I'm supposed to be tough. Don't show this shit. I'm just kidding. I mean, all that stuff's true, but I understand feelings are feelings. But I still got, you know, anger issues I still got to take care of. You know, like I said, I'm clean, but I still have this to take care of. And, you know, it's one day at a time. Don't worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow's got enough fucking problems in it as itself. Just take one day at a time. That's all we can do. But anyways, big shout out to Advance Rapid Detox. I love you guys. Thank you so much. And I will talk to you guys again. Life goes on. God bless.